So virtual reality and aerospace manufacturing with Aaron, Justin, Mikayla, and Ryan. Today, we will be proposing the integration of virtual reality and aerospace manufacturing. Throughout the proposal, we will cover what virtual reality is, the course description of aerospace manufacturing, some existing uses of virtual reality in aerospace education, applications of virtual reality that we could integrate into our program, and the benefits of using virtual reality in aerospace education. Virtual reality is computer technology that can generate interactable, three-dimensional environments. The user is equipped with helmet and sensor gloves. The helmet is used to display the simulation to the user by positioning a screen in the user's line of sight, while the sensors on the gloves, meant to fit on the user's hands, allow the user to display physical interaction in the virtual environment. Aerospace manufacturing is a 5-month course offered by Red River College. The course is composed of 9 classes that are 25% theory-based, while the other 75% is hands-on learning. Students complete this course one step at a time. Once students have completed the theory and hands-on learning for one component of the course, they may move on to the next. With the help of Boeing Canada and Bristol Aerospace, Red River College was able to develop this aerospace manufacturing course to prepare students to become skilled production workers. There are many benefits to virtual reality and aerospace manufacturing that I will touch on, but we will go into more detail of the benefits later in this presentation. Virtual reality can offer a magnitude of practice scenarios. With the technology VR has to offer, we are able to eliminate training, material costs, and waste production that can be demonstrated through virtual reality instead. Virtual reality will also be more time efficient than physical machine training. The accessibility VR offers, our students are able to practice more frequently. We believe virtual reality will benefit students and staff of Red River College in aerospace manufacturing because it will make for a better, more accessible learning and teaching experience. Thank you. This concludes my portion of the presentation, and now I will hand off the next part to Justin.
Alrighty, so there are many uses of virtual reality in aerospace field that can bring an immersive experience to Red River College students. Using it as a learning tool to give trainees the equipment needed for learning, students usually have to wait for equipment to become available because the environments are made specifically for aerospace manufacturing. The design and manufacturing aspects students see the geometry in aircrafts that would not be possible in physical environments. Virtual reality can point out key aspects of defined conditions. Being able to replicate different parts, take them out of the aircraft, and study them all in one environment is pretty much a game changer. Another use is remote training, where the instructor can help students see the current operations. One common use case of virtual reality in the field of aerospace is Japan Airlines. They actually use an application called Google Glass for maintenance operations to increase work efficiency, where maintenance staff can guide by audio while students, staff are working. A couple of chosen solution companies that provide applications for aerospace are Cyient and Eon Reality. Cyient is a technology solution company that provides specific needs for aerospace manufacturing. Some of the features that can give students an immersive experience is modeling the environment. Their applications give training for operators, maintenance, and safety for hazardous environments. Some of these applicant solutions help productivity, reduce errors, and costs. Using the virtual reality solutions can help students focus on the current task at hand. Having more efficient training helps reduce the use of resources. Being able to replicate the realistic environment helps students take risks in specific circumstances. Aerospace equipment can get really expensive, but Cyient's application solutions solve just that. Eon also developed a bunch of applications that guide both pre-flight checks and ground crew procedures for landing the aircraft. These modules can also be used on iOS and Android phones too. It's super impractical to bring planes to a training facility, so Eon developed a maintenance trainer to do inspections on aircrafts. using the exact same checklist they would actually use while doing their airplane checklist. Costs can also start to add up because resources are spent on training materials. Eon created an app called PDF, which teaches the basics of diesel engine maintenance through an AR experience. I know that there's a lot of international students, and sometimes there's a bit of a language barrier there. Using this type of software shows important details that can be displayed without the need of telling students what to do. Goa Airport was developed by Eon as a virtual environment to be used as a training simulator. It records communications and provides everything needed for evaluations. So here's an example of emulating a cockpit of an airplane and pointing out specific parts with details. And here's a maintenance trainer that simulates pre-flight checks, removing the need of actually being at the airport. And this is pretty much an example of handling a crisis at the airport in a virtual environment. And here's a virtually created engine that can click parts of the engine and give you specific details and info. So the estimated cost of the program is roughly $4,645. This doesn't even include material costs that might not even fit into the program's budget. Using environments to provide students tools like manufacturing, testing, and safety equipment will be cost efficient. With everything in one environment, it can also be energy efficient as well. I know that Red River is always looking for ways to improve its environmental sustainability using different areas. Like this can obviously be one of them, because everything in one space virtually is, and no waste is created. Gradually implementing systems to help reduce costs of the program, but at the same time give students a more immersive.
Awesome, thanks, Justin. So we've given you a brief discussion on virtual reality. We've discussed SciNet and its great cost-effective benefits. We've discussed Eon, as Justin just alluded to, all of its cost effectiveness, its material saving. It also offers one of the most unique virtual learning experiences on the market in terms of virtual reality. But did we convince you is the question. We believe that this opportunity is the perfect one for you to submit your legacy or cement your legacy as president of the college. You would be one of the first in a multiple of years to make such a shake to the very landscape of educational methods at RRC that you will always be remembered for it. This program has one of the highest material costs in all of RRC, and this cost can be absolutely shattered by your decision to switch to virtual education. The college, the students, the staff, the environment, the shareholders all benefit from your decision. So let's make this virtual dream a virtual reality. Thank you for your time. And if you have any questions, we'd love to answer them.